Good morning, boys and girls. For our morning work, we're on Unit 5, Week 1, Day 4. In our new morning workbook, the directions say edit and write each sentence correctly, change each underlined noun to its correct pronoun, like we've been doing all week. Number 1, the girls herded a cheerful sound at the zoo. Fix it up, rewrite it nice and neat on the line. Number 2, Mr. Ferris am a weekly visitor. Same thing, fix it up, rewrite it nice and neat on the line. Pause your video, do numbers 1 and number 2. Daily math review, you know what to do there. Pause your video, do those. Number 6, circle the triangles. Pause your video, do number 6. Number 7, write the missing numbers in the skip counting pattern. 410, 412, blank, 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 420, blank, blank, blank. Pause your video, do number 7. Number 8, would you measure the length of a ladybug with a centimeter ruler or a meter stick? And then answer yes or no, and then tell why. Pause your video and do that one. Number 9, use arrows, show how to subtract 80 minus 40 on the number line. Write your answer on the blank. Pause your video, do number 9. All right, let's start checking from the top. The girls herded a cheerful sound at the zoo. First, we don't say herded, we say heard, right? The past tense of hear is heard, not herded or hearded. Let's see. Write it correctly, H-E-A-R-D. The girls, we're going to say instead of the girls, we should say they would be our pronoun. They heard a cheerful. Cheerful has a suffix on the end, full. When it's that suffix, it's going to be F-U-L, not F-U-L-L. So C-H-E-E-R-F-U-L. Sound. Sound. The ow in sound is O-U, then N-D. And then we're going to rewrite it nice and neat on the line. All right, number 1 looks good. On to number 2. Mr. Ferris am a weekly visitor. First thing I notice is there's a question mark at the end, and it's not asking, it's telling. So we need a period. Mr. Ferris, we have to replace it with a pronoun. Mr. Ferris is a man, so we would say he, right? Not him. Him am a weekly visitor. We say he. Because it's one person and we're talking about somebody else, we say he is, not he am. He is a weekly. Weekly has an ly at the end for the suffix, so it's week, and then ly. And then the last part is visitor. It's not visitor, er, it's visitor, or. So we're going to rewrite that. V-I-S-I-T, visit, or, visitor. All right, and then we're going to rewrite it nice and neat on the line. On to the daily math review. Okay, 11 minus 1 is 10, 6 minus 1 is 5, 8 minus 2 is 6, 10 minus 2 is 8, 7 minus 1 is 6. And those kind of facts you should know pretty quick. You shouldn't have to think about them. All right, circle the triangles. So we're triangles. Tri means 3, 3 angles. So we're looking for shapes that have 3 angles or 3 sides. So let's count the angles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not a triangle. 1, 2, 3. That checks out as a triangle. This has no angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that one is not a triangle. So there's only 2 triangles. Write the missing numbers in the skip counting pattern. 410, 412. So to hop from these 2, we had to add 2. So each time we're going to add 2. So we're counting by 2s. 412, 414, 416, 418, 420, 422, 424, 426, Keep going. Would you measure the length of a ladybug with a centimeter ruler or a meter stick? Now think about this. So a ruler, right, is like the size of a ruler you might keep in your desk, right? It's pretty small. Usually they're 12 inches or like 30 centimeters, which is the case on this. Or would you use like a big meter stick like teachers keep in their rooms up at the front of the room? What would you use to measure a ladybug? Yeah, you would probably use a centimeter ruler. So I'm going to write a ruler, and then Y, you would use a ruler because you're measuring a small object. So we use rulers to measure small objects. Period. Number 9, use arrows. Show how to subtract 80 minus 40 on the number line. So we're going to start at 80. Looks like they're going back by 10 each time. So 40 is 4 tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40. So 80 minus 40 equals 40. And we are all done. Good luck with your next assignment.